Joni, we always talk to you the last few times about moving forward from a loss. Now, what about, you guys talk about fresh eyes. Now, what about, you did so many things right. How do you build on that, or is it still fresh eyes?
Fresh eyes. That what we did Sunday was Sunday. Sunday is over. We've got another top 25 team in front of us, and that's our focus. And so for us, it is the same thing. Yes, we want to win games, but we want to have consistent progress in this journey of being relentless in our stamina and getting better so that we can position ourselves to just be as a good of a team as we can be. And so that's the conversation we have. That's how we attack film. That's how we attack their one-on-one workouts. That's how we'll attack practice. And so we'll go in here today and do the same thing we've always done. We'll watch film on Alabama, the good things, the not so good things, and we'll move on to a really, really good Kentucky team.
So I was going to say, does it help you that, I mean, you played well, you led the whole time. Florida, for example, that was a good game, and then, you weren't able to build on that. Did you draw on that and say, hey, guys, we've been here before, and didn't do it or not?
Well, I think it's Florida. It feels like such a long time ago. I don't think that's anything that we'll bring up at all. I think it's just a reminder that you've got to show up every single day. I mean, there's so many examples in our league in basketball of not showing up. What does that look like in terms of the result not being what you want? You can't take days off, and so I think we know that. It's our jobs as coaches to make sure that we put them in a position to be successful and to just constantly remind them, like, hey, we're getting better. But we still, like, if we look at where we are, we still have a hill to climb. And so we're still trying to climb that hill every single day.
Can you talk about post play a little bit? Fats obviously had a double, and Lauren's been easing back in the minutes, but especially like it seemed like Emerald Parker had a bit of an impact too.
How about Lauren Ware? I mean, I just can't say enough about like the resolve she has, the toughness she has. For her to have the floor game she had and then finish it with that block was just incredible. Every time I see it, it makes me smile. And then I think I said it after the game on Sunday as it relates to Fats. It just shows how valuable and how important it is for her to be on the floor. I mean, if Fats is on the floor, that's what you're going to get from Fats. We've got to keep her on the floor, and I've got to do a better job of protecting her in terms of getting her out more, so that when she gets tired or frustrated, she doesn't pick up those fouls. But I thought she had a great floor game as well. Her ability to pursue rebounds late in the fourth quarter and get us extra possessions was just invaluable. And Emerald's been getting better every single game. I mean, she has a great mentor in front of her in Lauren, who every single day is in her ear. And I have to give Alexis Hyder a ton of credit. She works with her one-on-one every single day to try to get her better. And she's just continued to learn what we're doing, learn our offense, get better defensively, get stronger, and she was huge for us Sunday as well.
And how nice is it just for the future of the program with someone like Nye having Cheney get reps, being
Yeah.
able to learn from her?
Well, I mean, Cheney shows up every single day. She's so happy to be here. She works really hard. She's a great teammate. Everybody loves her. She is drinking water out of a fire hydrant. That's what it feels like to be a freshman point guard in this league. And somebody like Nye is guarding you every single day, or our practice guys. It's like drinking water out of a fire hydrant. And she does that as gracefully as anybody I've ever seen because she has some hard practices and she has some tough days. But I think it's a great experience for her to watch Nye have success, to watch Nye's mistakes. I think it's great for her to be in practice every day and to get thrown into the fire in some of these games. And so just excited about what her future will look like.
I believe UT is two of the top 5 3-point shooters in the league. Just what's the key to limiting those guys to the perimeter?
Same. They can't have open threes. I mean, they shoot it really, really well. They get it in multiple ways. I think the one thing that when you talk about their threes, you have to start by talking about Toni Morgan and what a great point guard she is, and she sets them up for all of those threes. And so we've got to make sure that Toni doesn't have eyes and the ball can't see to find those shooters. They do a tremendous job of coming off screens. She knows how to hit them, where to hit them. They read screens extremely well, and it doesn't take a lot of time for them to get them off. But overall, I mean, that team is a team that's playing with confidence. They're very well coached. Kenny does a tremendous job, but we definitely can't go into that environment and allow them to get open, catch and shoot threes.
Then big picture, I know you said fresh eyes, but just how important was Sunday for these ladies? Just the belief in knowing it's possible, knowing they can take down big time teams.
Well, I think they knew it was possible. It just hadn't happened, right? I think they believe. I think they knew it was possible. It was important because it was the next game on our schedule, and so it was important. I'm not making light of it. It was the top 25 win at home. I'm so happy for our fans. They have been tremendous. They have been great, and so for them to be rewarded in that way on Sunday, choosing to come be with us and not watch the Super Bowl. What a great reward for them. Yes, I'm extremely happy for our players. You know, I took a complete full breath on Sunday, and I'm sure they did too. But I think they also have processed it the right way, and like this was just the next game on our schedule, and we have continued to put 40 minutes together of competitive stamina. We've continued to get better, and so again, we saw the outcome in the right way on Sunday, but we've been working towards this for a minute.
Seemingly, you had a good tempo Sunday. It seemed like maybe you guys were setting the tempo and it worked well for you. How big is that going to be? Because obviously Kentucky likes to, by their numbers, get up and down the court a little bit more.
Yeah, I think that we've had good pop the last two games in terms of just the flow of the ball, the energy of the ball, putting pressure on our opponent, both on offense and defense. We've got to go and do the same thing. Obviously, Kentucky is a team that if you let them run in transition, they'll push it down the floor and find open threes. We've got to get back, force them into a half-court game, which goes back to, again, having really good shot selection. And I think we've done that the last couple of games.
I know we talked about Lauren for a second there, but can you take us through what your view was, what the bench was like on that game-sealing block? I mean, that's awesome.
So we knew they needed a three to tie it. And Lauren we were going to switch everything at that point. And when Lauren got switched on to Diana, I knew she was smart enough in that moment that she was going to chase her off the 3-point line. But for her to have the timing to keep, Collins in front of her and then to go up and actually block the shot, it speaks to her discipline. She protects she's our rim protector. And so she was our perimeter protector for that last play.
Great, thank you all.
Thank you.